My one day in Rameshwaram. Somewhere around 6:30. This is the way towards Agnitirtham. Behind me is the temple, and maybe behind this wall there is something special, and that's why people are touching this wall. Maybe after you pay 25 rupees, they give you a ticket, and as you enter the main spot, they will tear off half part of it. Done with the second one. Yeah. Oh, yeah, better experience. Second one. Now I'm at Ram Setu, the last point of Rameshwaram, viewpoint of Ram Setu, from where Lord Rama made a bridge to Sri Lanka. Hello, namaskar, bonjour, salam to everyone watching out my vlog. Right now I am in Paris, back from my vacation in India. So as I was editing my Rameshwaram vlog, I saw that the intro has been crashed, so I have to redo the intro from Paris now. And it is all about my one day in Rameshwaram. So we started our day by going inside the temple, which is called Sri Namnatham Swami Temple, which is a very famous temple in India because it is a part of 12 Jyotirlings and Char Dham. So yeah, it is a very sacred place. So we did all the rituals related to Hindu god Lord Shiva and took his blessing. And then after taking the blessings, we went towards the end point of Rameshwaram, which is called Ram Setu. This is the point from where Sri Lord Ram built a bridge towards Sri Lanka. So with the help of his monkey army leading by Sri Hanumanji, they built a bridge towards Sri Lanka. So this is all about the video. Let's get into it. Somewhere around 6:30, and the first step is done. It was not that pretty good because I cannot see the money, but yeah, it was optional, so it is not included in the traditional way of doing the prayers. Now the first step is getting a deep dive into the sea, which is called Agnitirtham. And then the next step, we are heading towards the sea now. As you can see, sunrise somewhere around 6:30, and the climate is pleasant. This is the way towards Agnitirtham. Behind me is the temple, and you can see this is the way towards the sea. My friend told me that here people do the last rituals of the descent. So everything happens here. So this is where you have to take a deep dive. Maybe 3 times or just 1 time, I don't know. But this is the spot. And behind me there is rituals going on for the people who have died. So everything is here. Every ritual, life and death, everything in one spot. And look at my friend. He's running. And look at the view, guys. Look at the crowd, guys. They are just here to do the first step of the darshan, of the visit. Now first my friend will do this, and underneath the water there are some rocks, so I have to be careful. And he's there. Oh my god, everything is here. I don't know why he's gone so deep. I can feel clothes, rocks, everything. One, two, three. Done. So I believe this is how you have to do it 3 times. And he has done it. Now it's my turn to do it. Be careful. Now it's my turn, guys. I'm going to do it. So first step done, guys. Now we are heading towards the next step, which is inside the temple. Now we are heading towards the temple to do the second process, which is called Bais Kund. This is the main temple, guys. It's called, you can call it Rameshwaram Temple or Ramnath Swami Temple. Those 2 names, and we have 3 Shiva idols, the lingams in it. One has been established by Shri Prabhu Ram, one by Mata Sita, and one by Shri Hanuman Ji. So I'm inside the temple now, and we have to go in and pay 25 rupees per person for the 22 holy wells water bath, actually. So yeah, take the bath. It is 25 rupees per person. I don't know what ritual is this, but people have put their hands, dirty hands I believe, on the walls. Maybe behind this wall there is something special, and that's why people are touching this wall. Maybe. After you pay 25 rupees, they give you a ticket, and as you enter the main spot, they will tear off half part of it so that no one can reuse it again, and then they will give you half, which you have to give to someone who will make you bath in the wells. I believe this is the process. This is such a beautiful day, no? Very good. It's 7 a.m. in the morning. Clear sky. Windy weather. This This is the first kund. Okay, now the second one. I think the people standing in one place makes it difficult for others and the management, because they are not moving, they are still standing here. They want a whole shower, I believe. You have 22 man. Come on, move ahead. Yeah, this is how. Okay, a few drops on my eyes. Okay. Let's go. Done with the second one. Yeah. Oh, yeah, better experience. Second one, I think the first one is the crowdest one. Yeah. Done with the 22 Holy Whales water bath, and it took around 3 hours, I guess, and the crowd is not manageable by the people inside. There are a few guys and they are getting angry easily. Oh my god, they got angry on me when I was shooting, and one of them told me do not shoot, so I just shooted 2 of the videos, the first 2 wells, and then I didn't shoot anything else. Now we are heading towards the main temple after doing all the rituals perfectly, and look at the view from my hotel. Heading towards the main darshan. I'm ready. Now the main darshan. Right now we are at a holy place in Tamil Nadu, which is this tent, and there is one stone, floating stone, which is said to be used to make a bridge towards Sri Lanka by Lord Ram's army, the monkey army, and on that stone you can see Ram is written. So maybe the material is different, that's why it was floating on the water. And still now you can see a bridge which connects from India to Sri Lanka. This is Dhanush Kundi, and behind it there is a temple which is also known very well. Now we are going towards Ram Setu. Now I'm at Ram Setu, the last point of Rameshwaram, viewpoint of Ram Setu, from where Lord Rama made a bridge to Sri Lanka to go to Sri Lanka and bring back Sita Mata. So this is the point, and now you can view Sri Lanka from here, and this is all the market around it. It's a very great place to visit in Rameshwaram after you visit the temple, Rameshwaram temple, which comes under 4 dhams